Y'all may come up and get you one of these. Welcome back to my channel. If you're true to this, not new to this, welcome to the party. If it's first time here, welcome you one time, welcome you two times, welcome you three times to the Zuri community. We're so happy that you joined us on this marvelous day. So first things first, happy new year. I hope that January 2025 has been treating you well, because oh my goodness, I'm just so excited to see what the year holds. But before we get into 2025, I kind of want to take it a little bit back to 2024 and go over some of my favorite natural hair products, accessories, all that jazz. So if you want to know what I raved about, what I use on a daily basis last year and will be continuing to use this year, then keep on watching. First things first, I am going to divide this up into sections. Some of the products that I mentioned, I don't have them on hand because I ran out. So I will be needing to do a beauty supply store run, a Target run, an Ulta run for all my favorites. Definitely comment down below if you want me to do like a mini vlog. I've been picking up some of my favorite products, some new products, and just, you know, kind of hearing my thoughts in real time about how I feel about these products or things that I've heard, and I'm excited to give a try to see if the girlies were really telling the truth. Also, if you would love to see like my favorite beauty products, I'm talking skincare, fragrances, makeup, all that jazz, definitely comment down that below as well. I do have a Shop My account where I do put all my favorites in there, so I'll link that down below for you to check out as well if I do not make a video on that. Okay, and lastly, so we can get into this, I did do like my fall favorites, and I kind of talked about some of those products that I was excited to be using fall/winter, so you will see some of those products here. But yeah, if they're my favorite, they're my favorite. Okay, first things first, shampoo. What type of shampoos do I like to use? I would say more so per season, but more so just to like clarify, moisturize. And I do have color treated hair, so the type of shampoos that I use, I'm very particular about. Yeah, so the first shampoo that I want to mention is the Pattern Hydration Shampoo. It gently cleanses and hydrates. I've been using this shampoo for about a year and a half. I did a partnership with them back in like 2023, I think. Or I think it was, yeah, 2023. And that was my first time like really deep diving into Pattern's beauty products. And I was like, wow, I absolutely love this. A little bit does go a long way. And I just love how it's very moisturizing, but it still cleanses my scalp. It doesn't do like a deep cleanse, but I do feel my scalp being clean after I rinse it out. This whole bottle, child, has lasted me a while. Yeah, it's paraben free and it is color safe, like I mentioned. I'm very particular about that. And yeah, so I haven't gotten around to using all of Fenty Hair's products, but I have used their shampoo, conditioner, and heat protectant, and I think one other product. Anyways, this shampoo, the Rich One Moisture Repair Shampoo, I absolutely love this shampoo. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really have like, I wouldn't say high hopes about this celebrity hair care line, but I was just a little intrigued, I guess, when brands say that they're all inclusive and work on every single hair type. But this, I will say, my 𝐤𝐿𝐬 hair absolutely loved and adore. It smells really, I don't know, like tropical, refreshing, luxurious, but it's not to the point to where it's like overpowering and I don't want to use it. Again, with this product, a little bit does go a long way. The lather is really nice. I'm able to finger detangle a little bit with the shampoo, which I didn't really think was something that was important to me until I started like using these products frequently. I was like, oh wow, I can finger detangle. That's like so important to me now. This next shampoo, if you're true to this, not new to this, you've seen me mention it before on my channel for YouTube and Instagram primarily. And I'm always gonna stay true to it, not new to it. And it is the Olaplex No. 4 Bond Maintenance Shampoo, which repairs, strengthens, and nourishes all hair types. I didn't really believe the hype around Olaplex that the girls were talking about, because I was just like, isn't it just overpriced? Like, does it really work? Especially for my 𝐤𝐿𝐬 hair, like, what's the tea? But I gave it a try because it was gifted to me in PR, I'm not gonna lie. So I was like, well, let's see what it's giving. And I absolutely love and adore. This is how much I have left after using it for a whole year. And when I tell you guys, this is another shampoo that a little bit goes a long way. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like $30 for this, like, how many ounces? For this 8.5 fluid ounces. but it does last you a pretty long time. Again, kind of like what I mentioned with the other two shampoos, the lather is really good. It smells very lightweight. I'm able to finger detangle. A little bit goes a long way, like I mentioned. I know with Olaplex it's more of like a patented technology, kind of like with the Fenty hair one as well. And so it has like a bond building type of technique to it, so where like it builds your strands from the inside out, which is someone with color treated hair, I do look for more treatment products in a sense to keep my hair healthy and hydrated since I do have color. If you don't try anything else from this line, I 10 out of 10 highly recommend the Olaplex. Oh, it's that girl. So I've been mentioning a lot of moisturizing shampoos, and it is important to do a clarifying shampoo. I try to do it like once a month, once every other week, just depending on like how much buildup I have in my scalp, to really make sure my scalp is clean so that like it doesn't, you know, get clogged up and I can just have like healthy hair growth or whatever. So I've been using the Pattern Cleansing Shampoo. Again, I tried this out with, I think, Partnership back in 2023, and I've been using it ever since, paired with another cleansing shampoo that I like to, you know, alternate between. But with this one, I'm not gonna say a little bit goes a long way because I don't think so, but I didn't have to use like a whole bunch to where it was like, oh my gosh, like I'm running through this crazy. And yeah, I know this little bottle don't seem like a lot, but when I tell you guys, I still have so much and I've been using it all year long. It's crazy. So I did mention I use like another clarifying shampoo. I don't use this one as much because I'm scared it's gonna like strip my color, but before I did get like my hair dye, I was using this clarifying shampoo all the time, and it is none other than the 𝐸 Detox Clarifying Shampoo that is made with apple cider vinegar plus ginger. It's a deep cleansing, clarifying, and detoxifying shampoo. When I tell you guys, 𝐸 did their thing with this one, oh my goodness gracious. I've had this bottle for about a year and a half, 2 years, and this is how much I have left. I'm like really trying to hold on to it. But honestly, truly, if I just use it once after I use a moisturizing shampoo, I just noticed that my hair just feels so clean, but it doesn't feel like stripped, but I can tell that like all that buildup is like gone, if that makes sense. Now with that one, you cannot finger detangle. So sorry to you. But I don't really mind that because when I do use the moisturizing shampoo first, I'm able to finger detangle, and then when I go in with that one to get a really like deep clean, my hair is already pretty much detangled before I go in with the conditioner after that. So I don't really mind that. I know some people don't really like the apple cider vinegar smell in their hair. I personally don't mind it, especially since whenever I rinse it out, like it's not lingering in my hair. Okay, so the last shampoo I'm going to show you guys, I actually have only used it once, and I used it when washing my hair before I got braids, but it is an honorary mention because I do see myself using it a lot in 2025, and it is none other than the Redken Acidic Bonding Curls Sulfate Free Shampoo. I've been hearing a lot about Redken. I know it's like a salon favorite, but I don't know, like when it comes to brands that aren't really natural hair care centered, I tend to proceed with caution. But since I do have color treated hair, I do find myself more on like the patent technology, like Olaplex, like Redken, stuff like that. So with this one, I remember when I first used it, it like literally just melted in my hair. I can't remember like how the slip was and finger detangling wise, but I would definitely be using this again. I do have like the full like Redken Acidic Bonding Curls line with like the shampoo, conditioner. I think I have like a deep conditioner. So I do kind of want to do a little video on that to kind of see how the whole line works as opposed to just like using the shampoo by itself. Let's move on to conditioners. Generally, after I shampoo, I go right into conditioning or like a treatment mask sort of thing. I don't think I have like a full hair care wash day video, but I do plan to do one. I'll link similar videos down below. But first and foremost, can you guess what I'm about to say? The Olaplex No. 5 Bond Maintenance Conditioner repairs, strengthens, and nourishes all hair types. Oh baby, I think this is like maybe my second bottle. I'm literally like right here. This is amazing. I will say a little bit, it does go a long way, but then again, it kind of don't go a long way, if that makes sense. But when I tell you my hair instantly feels nourished, like it instantly just feels moisturized and hydrated and soft, especially if I'm like using a detoxing, clarifying shampoo. Oh baby, this just sucks that moisture right back in. It is a washout conditioner, so you know, you just leave it on for like 3 minutes and then you rinse it. I do like pairing it with the shampoo. I know both of these are like $30 each, but I honestly truly highly recommend both of these, especially as someone with color treated hair. I just feel as though it was able to like keep my hair color vibrant. It didn't dull it out. It kept my hair strands very healthy to where like I didn't have heat damage when like I straightened my hair, blow dried my hair, you know, all those things that tend to come with dyeing your hair. I will be continuing to use this. I think I have like one more bottle before I have to like purchase another one. I kind of like to, you know, keep one on stock. So the next conditioner is from this brand called 𝐥𝐞𝐭'𝐬, and honestly truly like looking at 𝐥𝐿𝐥𝐿, I don't really gravitate towards it because I wouldn't think it would be, I don't know, I guess catering to like my kinky coily natural hair. But y'all, the 𝐥𝐿𝐥 Hydro Rush Intense Moisture Conditioner, oh baby. But they had sent this to me in PR and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. The bottle's like really cute. It says intense moisture. I like to make sure that I'm conditioning after I shampoo to really keep my hair, you know, hydrated since I have color treated hair, all that jazz, especially being in like the cooler months. But when I tell you guys, I be running through this thing. I think this is probably like my second bottle that I've used, and I'm pretty heavy handed with this. You don't really have to be, because it's like your hair absorbs it so quickly. Well, at least my hair absorbed it really quickly. So I do find myself like not using it heavy handedly, but I'm very generous. I will say that. With this one, it kind of depends. Like if I'm in a rush, I'll just put on like a cap and let it sit on my hair for like 10-15 minutes and let the heat from like my scalp help it to absorb. But if I really truly want a more penetrating application, I'll sit under like a headed dryer. And both ways, honestly, my hair just feels so soft and smooth, and I'm just ready to like style at that point. So these are like conditioners that I generally gravitate towards that are rinse out. So, you know, I put them in for like a few minutes, rinse it out, and then depending on how my hair feels, the needs, whether I'm going into like protective hairstyle, whether I'm using heat, then I'll go into like a treatment mask for like a deep conditioner. So the first deep conditioner that I want to mention is the 𝐟𝐻 Hydro Cream Soothing Mask. It is a deep conditioner that is catered towards balancing, nourishing, and intense hydration. You guys, the consistency of this is thick and creamy, but it's not, nah, I lied. It's thick and creamy. It smells so good. 𝐟𝐻, I feel like I was sleeping on 𝐟𝐻. They do have a lot of products that are catered towards kinky curly hair. So with these, you can do both. Either leave a rinse out, leave it in for like 15 minutes, or a deep conditioner. It kind of just depends on how fast I want to move, since this can be used as both. But yeah, I definitely will be continuing to use that one. I think it's like my second bottle that I've had since I've been using it, what, 2023? And so the next deep conditioner is the 𝐟𝐢𝐥𝐸 Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. It has no harsh sulfates, no silicones, or parabens. Now this, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say 𝐟𝐢𝐥𝐸 is Black owned. Don't quote me though. But I think that's part of the reason why I had got it, because it was like Black owned and like everybody was like raving about it. And I was like, let me see what it's talking about. And it is a little pretty penny. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was like $40. So I only use this on special occasions. Okay, like I think the last time I used this was when I was getting braids for vacation. I'll like link that video somewhere. I don't know if I can tell. The consistency is not as thick as the 𝐟𝐻. I have found though with the 𝐟𝐢𝐥𝐸 Don't Despair Repair Mask, I do get better results when I use heat. So I'll put it on my hair and then probably apply heat for like 25-30 minutes, just depending on how I feel. Or if I don't use heat, I'll probably just leave it on for like an hour as I'm like doing chores or cleaning up or what have you. Okay, honestly, I don't know why I didn't include the 𝐥𝐿𝐥 shampoo for this Hydro Rush, because I actually like the shampoo. I think I'm out of it. Wow. But yeah, it's the shampoo, this conditioner that I showed you, and the Hydro Rush Intense Moisture Mask. Oh baby, them three made me fall in love with 𝐥𝐿𝐥. And now I have a whole bunch more products that I want to try out to kind of see, okay, like does it live up to the Hydro Rush line? Is this the only line that's catered towards my natural hair? Those are some questions I have. But again, the packaging, so cute. I can't remember, is this one? Yeah. This is another thick and creamy. The scent on this is a little strong, but I mean, it does what it needs to do, so I don't really mind the scent. So this is just basically like a moisture mask that detangles dry, brittle, dehydrated strands, for healthier looking and hydrated hair. For best results, you can use it as like a weekly treatment, but it's more ideal for like dehydrated, coarse, or low porosity hair. I do have low porosity hair, and sometimes, particularly like in the winter, if I've had my hair out and it kind of just feels like it's getting to the point of it needs to be revived, I do like to use this one just to make sure that my hair continues to remain hydrated so that it doesn't break off during the winter. So the last treatment mask I'm going to mention is the Pattern Treatment Mask. It's formulated for curlies and coilies with tight textures. I have been using Pattern, like I mentioned, for about 2 years now consistently. And one thing about Pattern's brand, I love how pretty much all the products have the same smell, which is like that very neutral, I won't say muscular, musky type of smell, but it's not very fruity. I wish I showed you guys, but the lid is kind of in it. You guys probably can't tell, but I'm pretty much like right here with this mask. With this one, I do like to use it when I use my Pattern Beauty hair steamer. I just feel like the two together really, I don't know, it kind of like revives my hair. When I take these braids out, I do plan to, actually I lied, I'm going to get my hair done. But whenever I get my hair done, I do want to try this combo with you guys to see how my hair reverts back. I don't really have much to say besides like I like to use it with like the steamer. I will say though, when you rinse it out, it has like a, I don't want to say like a bad film, but I don't know, it's like when I use the other deep conditioners, my hair doesn't feel like that, but it's like a slight film, a slight coating, I guess. I don't know if that's just like my hair being moisturized by it, I don't know. But yeah, that's like the only, I wouldn't say con about it, but only thing I've noticed that kind of like stands out in a different way. Okay, so next is leave-in conditioners. Again, as someone that has color treated hair, I don't miss a step, okay? I want to make sure that it's cleansed, hydrated, and just protected as much as my hair can be, no matter what the hairstyle is. So when it comes to my leave-in conditioners, I do prefer very lightweight, something that I can mix with all the styling products that I have, where I'm able to at least have different combos, and it works for pretty much those combos to help me achieve whatever hairstyle it is. One of my favorite leave-in conditioners that I've tried in a pretty long time is the Pattern Beauty leave-in conditioner. When I had first used it, I don't know if it was because like I had changed my technique of like applying warm water and like I had my hair soaking wet before I went in with the leave-in conditioner. I don't know if it was that technique or like the product by itself, but my hair just would instantly just feel so revived, and it's just like, I don't know, it's amazing to go from like the conditioner or deep conditioner and then just have another level of like moisture and hydration added to your hair before you style it. And I do feel like a leave-in conditioner has attributed to me being able to like have a hairstyle for a week. I tend to only do my hair once a week, which is on wash day. Depending on like if my hair gets rained on or if the humidity is like bad, then you know I might have to go back in and like, I wouldn't say restyle it, but maybe like put in like a ponytail, a high puff, or you know, kind of revamp it. But yeah, I generally tend to only wash my hair once a week and do my hair once a week. But yeah, this, oh baby, it says when your curls need hydration and definition. And this is probably like my second bottle. One thing I will say about Pattern Beauty's stuff, like baby, the bottles are pretty big. Like, you get a lot, I feel like, for the price point. This leave-in conditioner is kind of like a more, I won't say silky, but like it's not thick, if that makes sense, compared to my other favorite, which is the Melanin Hair Care Multi-Use Softening Leave-In Conditioner. Now this one, as you guys can see, I think it's like my second bottle within the year. No, actually it's not. This is the first bottle, and I bought this at the beginning of last year. Now with the Melanin Hair Care Leave-In Conditioner, this is more of like my twist outs, braid outs, braiding curls. I'll use this leave-in conditioner for those type of hairstyles, whereas this one I'll probably use it more so for like wash and goes, slick back ponytails. In terms of like consistency, this is like the more creamier leave-in conditioner that I use. This is kind of like more lightweight leave-in conditioner that I use. And in the middle, can you guess? In the middle, I use the Kinky Curly Not Today like natural leave-in / detangler. I don't really know how to describe the consistency of this one. As you can see, I have quite a bit in this 8 ounce, but I primarily only use this one, I'm not gonna lie, for wash and goes. I find that it pairs with my wash and go combos more easier, and it just like, I don't know, I guess it just like penetrates my hair quicker and faster, keeping it hydrated before I like put a curly custard or like a gel on top of it to really define my curls. This one though, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think it really pairs with every single like hair product combo that I use, so I do have to, you know, kind of be mindful about that. These two are like my favorite leave-in conditioners at the moment. Definitely comment down below any that you have. You know, I'm kind of, you know, wanting to try different things. More so I want to try spray leave-in conditioners and see how my hair reacts to that. So for my styling products, I don't have a lot of them with me on hand. One being the 𝐸𝐸𝐺 Curly Curl Cream. I think I have a video using that for like a twist out, a braid out. I think those are the two main things. Now that product is like really thick. It's thick. A little bit goes a long way, but the way it just defines my curls is like none other. I found out about that product through watching Only One Jess here on YouTube and just seeing how she would use it for like twist out, braid outs, and like how her hair would always be so defined, juicy. Whenever I do like my mini twist, I always have to have that product to like help me get those thick, uniform but still hydrated and curly twists. Okay, but besides that, the other styling cream or styling product that I like to use is the Melanin Hair Care Twist Elongating Style Cream. This is 16 fluid ounces, similar to the leave-in conditioner, and as you can see, I still have quite a bit left, and I've had this for about a year. This product right here is really good for like braid outs, twist outs. I haven't really used it for a wash and go. I think Whitney might have used it in one of her videos when she was promoting her product and like showing us like a demo, but this is like perfect for the fall/winter hairstyles when you really want the moisture to stay within and you still want your hair to be defined as you know you're wearing it out. I loved when I did like a 3-strand twist out with this, and I had paired it with my wet line extreme gel, which we'll talk about later. I just got like a wonderful 3-strand twist out with that. Literally chef's kiss. And her products smell very like neutral as well, which I don't really mind, because you know sometimes you want to smell fruity and then sometimes you just don't want it to be too overpowering. When it comes to styling my hair, no matter whether it's a braid out, twist out, wash and go, 3-strand twist, honestly no matter what type of hairstyle it is, I always find myself using this product, and it is none other than, can you guess? The Wet Line Extreme Gel. Oh baby, this, we're true to this, not new to this. It's literally so much. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have quite a bit left. Whenever I do like a hairstyle, whether it's a twist out, braid out, you know, all those things, it really just like molds my hair into whatever shape that it is. So like if I'm doing like a wash and go and like I use it to like, you know, to like rake my hair, or like I use it to shingle my hair stays curly. And I don't know, it's just, the mold on this is perfect. My hair doesn't feel crunchy. I don't really notice any flaking, and I'm pretty much able to use it with just about any type of styling product, which is good for me. It's good for me. I can show you the consistency. I'm not gonna lie though, it do smell a little alcohol-y. I'm not even gonna, wow, I never noticed it smelled that strong. I don't really know what else to say about this gel. It's amazing. Another gel that I do like to use is the Style Factor Edge Booster Gel. It's kind of in this size, but a little, well actually I lied. I think it's more so in this size of like the Hydro Mask, but it's a really thick gel. I also like the Edge Control from that brand as well. But with that one, I like to use that one more so for like wash and goes. I use this one for wash and goes as well, but primarily if I'm doing like a wash and go ponytail with like a mousse or like a foam. That's something else I forgot to mention. Wow. With my styling products, I like to use the Do Most Def Texture Foam. I don't have it with me because I ran out, but that paired with this to like a wash and go is literally chef's kiss. My hair always feels like hydrated but still defined. The curls have a crunch, but it's not like too crunchy. And with the Most Def Texture Foam, I can use it for like a perm rod set, a flexi rod set. I can use it for a braid out, a twist out. Pretty much use it for any type of hairstyle that I want, just depending on like whether I want that fluffy type of look or if I want more structured and I'll use like a cream. You know, it really just depends on like how I feel. As someone that is not afraid to use heat on their color treated natural hair, these are a few products I've been experimenting with this year and I've come to love. I am kind of particular about what heat products I use because I just don't want to get heat damage. So the first thing that I absolutely love and adore, and I started using, I think it was the beginning of last year or the end of 2023, is the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. This spray had went viral on like TikTok and Instagram, and I was like, let me get my hands on it. When I tell you guys, I absolutely love this. One, it helps to, I guess, protect your hair from like high humidity with like reverting back. So particularly in the summer, if I'm like blow drying my hair for like a protective hairstyle, I love to use this. I also love to use it kind of just like year round if I'm doing like a wash and go during the summer and I want to combat that humidity just a little bit. It is like a little treatment, I guess you can say, so you don't have to use it every single time that you wash your hair. I think it's supposed to use it every 3 to 4 shampoos. Or I guess as like a tip, it does say this on the back that a dryer heat is required to activate the product. So like I said, if I'm using like, if for a wash and go, I'll sit under the hair dryer, I'll use like a diffuser, you know, those types of things, just to like make sure that it's actually working. I only have the little travel size one on me right now because I ran out of the big one, and I'm using this as a reminder to eventually get the big one. So the next, I guess, heat protectant thing that you can say, but I more so use it to separate my hair, I know it's crazy, is the 𝐥𝐿 Silk and Seal Liquid Sheen. This is excellent for blow drying, so I do like to apply this paired with these two right here. This is my favorite combo. But I also find myself liking to use this one if I'm doing like wand curls or like using a curling wand. I'll spray a little bit on my hands and kind of just like coat my hair to protect my strands, but also to keep my hair from feeling really weighed down if I was to use a serum heat protectant. It combats humidity as well. This next product that I'm going to mention is not really like a heat protectant. It's more of like a, I don't know, I guess it like makes your hair shine, but also I use it to like separate my hair instead of like using oil so that my hair doesn't get weighed down. But it is the Pattern Beauty Shine Spray. This is a non-greasy sheen that protects against humidity, but also you can use it to like separate your hair and just like leave your curls luminous and radiant. It's still pretty much at the top because I do go back and forth between this and like the 𝐥𝐿 Silk and Sheen, but I have started using this one when I use like my curling wands. I actually really need to like get back into using my curling wands. I think this year I'm gonna like experiment a little more with my hair, I'm not gonna lie, and so maybe we'll be able to like bust this out some more and you guys can see like more demos on it, because I think I've only used it for like a few like short form videos. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it smells, like I said, Pattern Beauty, they have that distinct smell, which I'm honestly not mad at. Lastly, this is like another product that I've only used once, and I used it towards the end of this year, but it is the Fenty Hair The Protective Type 5-in-1 Heat Protectant Styler. I was actually surprised by this one. This heat protectant is more of like a cream heat protectant as opposed to like the serum spray that I've been showing you guys, which is really different. But I did enjoy using it on like a blowout that I did for, I think, a braid and curl or something a few weeks back. Let me see what the smell like. Oh yes, I forgot. This smells so good. Ooh, one thing about Fenty Hair, they really cut up with their scents. I'm trying to think, what did I like most about this? I like how the cream wasn't weighing my hair down, if that makes sense, and a little bit does go a long way. I feel like I had got a little heavy-handed because I don't know, whenever I use a cream, I'm automatically thinking I'm using it for like a styler or like a deep conditioner, which I do tend to go more heavy-handed for. But with this product, you honestly don't have to go really heavy-handed for it to coat your hair and, you know, do what it needs to do. When it comes to hair oils, I'm not very particular about like what I look for in a hair oil. I just ask that one, it's not very heavy, it's more lightweight, especially if I'm using it like on my scalp to oil my scalp 2-3 times a week, or if I have a protective style, I don't want like the buildup to increase more quickly, if that makes sense. And then also I look for hair oils that have like either a nozzle or the dropper. I'm such a sucker for the dropper. I just feel like you're able to easily access your scalp, whether you have braids, whether you have like a sew-in, I guess, or if you have like a low ponytail, whatever it is. I just feel like the dropper and like a nozzle it's a non-negotiable. So the first hair oil that I want to mention is the As I Am Rosemary Oil. It has rosemary oil, biotin, and yeah, I actually got this in PR. This is like literally so tiny. It is 2 fluid ounces, but I've grown to love it. Since it is like rosemary, it does have like that rosemary smell, which is very, very strong. I don't really mind like more herbal scents, but I will say that it's very strong and like you can smell it throughout the day for a few hours. That's kind of the only con about it, But like I mentioned, I do love a good drop. So that's good. Another hair oil that I like to use is the Wild Growth hair oil. I think I mentioned this product before, or you may have seen me use it. I'm pretty much almost out of this. This is one of the first hair growth oils that I started using when I first went natural back in like 2010, 2011, 12, somewhere in there. It has like coconut oil, it has olive oil, jojoba, cocoa, chickpea. Like it literally just has so many different oils in it, which I feel like has attributed to my hair growth journey if I do use it consistently. Again, the smell is kind of strong, I'm not even gonna lie. So that's kind of like a con if you don't really want that strong herbal scent on your scalp. So like I mentioned before, I don't really like to use oils to separate my hair, but there is one hair oil that I've grown fond to use with like doing my braid refreshes, but then also kind of using it to separate my hair, and it's none other than the Olaplex. Child, the thing, I don't use it so much you can't even see the words, but it's the Olaplex number 7 oil. As you can see, it's pretty much empty. Olaplex just smells so good, and it's one of those toppers where you have to like shake it. You have to like shake it in your hand to come out. Like if I hold it like this, oh, it's not supposed to come out. But yeah, it's not supposed to come out, but like when you beat it, it comes out. So I really like that. I also have this in like a travel size. Let me show y'all. So cute. Oh, it's the bonding oil. But do you see how cute this is? And it's crazy how they're both literally almost empty. So we will be restocking on these. So this next section is going to be more like hair accessories, or I guess styling tools that I found myself absolutely loving and adoring. First being these like duckbill hair clips. Like when I tell you guys, these were a game changer. I used to always use the flat bib ones. I would notice like my hair would like fall apart like if I pin it up or whatever, but with this, oh baby, this is not going anywhere. And I also find that it doesn't snag my hair. It's very sturdy when, you know, like I'm styling my hair. And so yeah, I don't really have much to say besides I really found myself like stocking up on these types as opposed to like the regular, I guess, flat duckbill clips. Also in terms of like, I guess, hair bands, I've been loving these, I guess, elastic bands. It's literally just like really stretchy. I have different sizes. I love these big ones for if I'm doing like a low ponytail. And I don't know, I just noticed like I don't experience a lot of tugging like I would if I had the elastic bands that had like the metal part on it. And with these, you can also like stretch it a lot. I can also, if I wanted to, with this big one, I can like do one of those where you kind of like tie it if I wanted to. The possibilities are endless. And I mean, I don't really have much more to say. They come in like different sizes. I love the big ones and I love these. So I've been deep diving more into finger detangling my hair in the shower before I style. I find that I have less breakage and yeah, pretty much less breakage because I mean shedding is natural. When I do use like styling tools, or if I do use them in the shower, I pretty much gravitate towards like a detangling brush that kind of bends with my hair so that it's not pulling my hair out. And I more so only use those after I finger detangle just a little bit. So the first brush that I'm going to mention is my On brush. Please ignore all the hair, and I really need to clean all these things. But this brush had went viral on TikTok pretty much last year or the year before. I feel like it was last year. And so I had to get my hands on it, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but like it really just bends and glides with your hair. My hair is really tangled or matted. I want to use something, obviously, after I try to finger detangle, that will again move with my hair to prevent unwanted breakage. Next, I also loved my Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush. If you're true to this, not new to this, you've heard me mention this before, but these little things, they like move. So that's really helpful with, again, moving with my hair to prevent unwanted breakage. I also started using this pattern shower brush. I find that I like to use this more so if I'm doing like a wash and go. I just feel like it defines my curls, and I use this after I detangle. So besides the detangling brushes, the only other styling tool that I really find myself gravitating towards is, let me show you guys, the Pattern Beauty pick or pretty much just a pick in general. I do like how this one is a little more forgiving as opposed to like the metal picks, and it is pretty big, so like it has more surface area when I do pick my hair out. I don't know if you guys can tell, it has like a little thumb imprint where I can like, you know, put my thumb in it, and I don't know, I just feel like that's like so innovative. A pick is definitely a curly girl's fave to get that volume without really messing up the curls too much. I do like to use the pick, and I'll also use this like Pattern Beauty Y2 comb, or just a Y2 comb in general, to pick out my hair as well. But it pretty much just depends. Like I go back and forth between these two to achieve whatever volume that I'm looking for. Okay, we're almost done, you guys. Next, we're just gonna go into some of my favorite, I guess you would say, like heat styling tools that I use to like blow dry my hair, to like set wash and goes, to curl my hair, those types of things. First thing first, as someone that loves getting a silk press 2 times a year, I do get it done professionally, but if I have to touch up my own silk press, I use the Nano Titanium Baby Bliss Pro flat iron. Everything will be linked down below. But I've had this flat iron for a few years. I'm not even gonna hold you guys. But I just love how the temperature gets up to 450, but I'm still able to get a good straightening even if I use like a pretty low temperature. Next, if I want to curl my hair, I generally find myself gravitating towards, can you guess, the Pattern curling iron. Was it the Pattern 3-in-1 interchangeable curling iron? I think that's the name of it. I still cannot get over this case. Gorgeous. I do have like a full video on it, so I'm not going to, you know, do too much, but this is what it looks like. It has 3 barrels, and then it has the main piece that you attach the barrels to. I do have like a full video on it, so I'll link that so that you can check it out. I love how it has, I think, a 1/4, 3/4, and like maybe an inch barrel, and you're able to achieve different looks. You don't have to only use it on straightened hair, you can also use it on like curly hair. That's like what the smaller piece is for. And so I just love how like innovative it is for you to be able to use it on silk press, blow dried hair, natural hair. Like you can literally be so diverse in whatever curl pattern you want to achieve or emphasize. Oh child, this big old box. But another fave is the Dyson Complete Long Diffuse. Oh my gosh, I think I got this 2023. I think I got like the end of 2023, beginning of 2024. I have literally so many videos using this, but this is the one that's more catered towards natural hair because it has what is this, like it has a brush attachment, it has this like curling wand attachment. I have yet to give this a try. Maybe someday I will, and we can try it out together. It also has a round brush, which I absolutely love using for blow drying my hair along with the brush. And then I also like to use this like Y2 comb attachment. Those 3, chef's kiss. And then there is like this, honestly I don't remember the name of this, but yeah, I don't even know how this works. Again, I have a whole video like dissecting this and trying out different attachments, so I'll link all of that. I also have the diffuser attachment, and I primarily use that, can you guess, for wash and goes. Honestly, I find that using the Dyson in general decreases my drying time tremendously. It is a nice penny. I'm not gonna lie, but the investment is definitely worth it if you tend to use a lot more heat for your hairstyles, or you just want to invest in a really good blow dryer to help you blow dry your hair for like protective hairstyles, or to, you know, do more lengthening hairstyles. I'll come up and get you one of these. Lastly, as someone that's been trying to master the perfect wash and go, or honestly truly just like master my wash and go in general, I've learned that in order to do that, baby, you're going to have to invest in a hooded hair dryer. So this is Kiss. I got this off of Amazon, and yeah, we've been rocking for about 1.5 years now. Yeah, I use it pretty much for every wash day. Penetrating deep conditioner, you know, using this. If I'm doing like a wash and go, I'll probably use this first and then use the diffuser. Yeah, this was a really good investment. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think it was too pricey, but definitely if you're a natural girly, I highly recommend getting a hooded dryer. Alright you guys, so that pretty much concludes this video of all the favorite natural hair products and tools that I gravitated towards last year and that I definitely will be transitioning over to this year in 2025. Definitely comment down below if you see some products that you've always wanted to try. If you have tried them, like what was your experience with them? You know, let the girlies know what's tried and true. That'd be really good. So it's not like I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is what I love. Like I mentioned, I do have a lot of videos using these products so that you can see more of a demo and more in-depth explanation as to why I love these, as opposed to just like showing you the bottle and like kind of reading some of the things on the back of the bottle that I have found to be true through using them. But definitely like let me know down below if you guys would like to see a mini vlog of me going to like, you know, Sephora, Ulta Beauty, the beauty supply store, 𝐷𝐻, and just like really stocking up on some other products that I love and adore, but then even also, you know, picking up a few goodies that I've always wanted to try and will eventually try and bring you guys along on. I think that'd be really fun. But thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot and lets me know that you enjoy this type of content. And it feels so good to be back here on YouTube. I have so many exciting things planned for the Zuri community. So definitely make sure that bell notification is turned on so you don't miss an upload. I just have so much to catch you guys up on since doing Vlogmas last year. But anywho, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.